So if you don't get us the win, then I ultimately win overall. He's going to have to just do the dirty work, PvEing across the way on his AM, holding out Smash, and he's going to have to go right into the south.
Hey, aggro trialing with MSS and Clark. Van is dead. Van is going to die.
Van, you are on the other side of the map. Home base is the other way. You're running north. You got to go south right now, brother. He's going straight up north. He has no TP, no nothing.
Oh my God, they can't
all of his
find him.
tangos.
Oh,
they saw him now. Chad's like, what the hell's happening here? Fog shows up. Van's like, I'll just walk by you here. He does have pounce. He might be able to make it out.
He's wasting so much time.
The ultimate space creator. Hop over him. Hop. No, he does get taken down.
The tower got the kill. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me.
Tower first blood. What the hell was that? Now, Angel's not going to have any mana to work with here, so he doesn't want to keep trading like this, but he has plenty of regen to chew through. But, you know, kind of so does Ush. Bottom, though, Chad could be caught out here. Dishes out the stun. MSS sweeps in. They're going to get banned again. Spanked. MSS gets that connection. And, well, the Wraith King does end up going down. No one's going to get the final connection there. Meanwhile, mid lane, look at that. Smash edges out barely and finishes off Korok. 2-2 now.
So,
right back to home base. He's going to be good and safe here. MSS level 3 now on his clock. He's got 5 and 2 CS, but more importantly, also he's got that early kill. Mid lane, I get the back end of it. They get the kill on each other. Double kill.
Ooh,
both
Korok
Smash
and
Korok get dropped. Korok does, get the experience.
Chad will find Angel. Angel is pretty speedy, has boots of speed. Chad is looking to throw bro. Chad's on level 2. Angel takes a Hellberry Smash, Thunderclap, whatever the hell that thing's called. Smash gets the kill on Fog. Man, it's 3 heroes rotated.
Yeah, I can't do a whole lot. But the big thing for NoT today is they got Korok out of there. And he's just kind of stuck in a bit of a rut right here. He's like, oh, they're making a move. Smash makes a jump on the Chad. Chad hits him with the Ray Fire Blast. Will step back, walks into a fissure.
Dead.
Beautifully set up from 6. Is it blocked? No. Makes it out. Doesn't matter. Smash gets the connection.
Run up here. And the lane is pretty pushed out, so that Ush probably won't go for a kill.
Uh-oh. Fog trading with Smash at the top rune area. Gets the concussive shot, gets the silence. Silence wears off. Hadouken, what are you doing? Turn back. Sonic Wave. Gonna blow up Fog. And now Korok is in trouble. His Crawler shows up with the Arctic Burn. Man, that brings him down low. Smash blinks forward. Gets welcomed with the stun. Korok, follow up Split Earth. What a huge turnaround. Trad is the... literally playing the White Knight here. He's
who's already having a fantastic time with 41 last hits at 7 minutes into the game. They zoned out Angel. He has to go home and get mana. He doesn't feel confident.
And suddenly up in the top woods, and they catch out Korok and take him down. Van's going to hold out for the Midas greedy build-up here on his Slark. He's going to continue to farm up in the woods until he can get the recipe. Along the top, though, Angel going into his first real vendetta. Sees Fog. Ha, ha, ha. Gets the strike. Gets the stun. Gets the mana burn. Just beautiful execution from your Nyx that you look to expect, but now he has no more mana to work with here. And pops out a Carapace. Chad fakes out the stun.
Yeah, that was good. Nice shoot there.
Good mind games right there.
He actually is bringing out sentries for himself, so. Meanwhile, Smash as well as Ush, they'll go toe-to-toe. Smash looking to try to fight Korok now. With Disperse is going to go. He's in trouble. Hookshot, though. Comes out from MSS. There's the Cog push. They don't have the Mana Boy. They used it, but it doesn't do any damage. It's only level 1. And Smash, it was pretty tanky in terms of the mana department. They bring down Korok in an instant. They also lose Fog bottom as well. Slark.
Oof. Archon losing the
part of the fights either, and he's got Ancient Seal. It is on level 1, mind you. Van is trying to dive him. Gets the pounce up, and Mystic Flare will go. Does a lot of damage. Van will just get away. Smash!
Quickly shows up. Smash gets caught with a Split Earth and will go down. Van goes way up north of TP away. MSS was trying to catch him and find him somewhere with his haste.
Though for Archon, Korok shouldn't have these kills that Smash fed away. Like he should not have gotten those kills. Korok is third in the net worth chart currently, and that shouldn't happen. As I say that, he dies mid to the Winter Wyvern.
Takes 2 ults, they get the Winter Curse set up, and then Smash jumps in, hits him with the Sonic Wave, and he does go down. Meanwhile, though, Van could be caught out here. Ush commits for the blink, goes on the other side, chops right on through to cut him off here, but Van already out the other side, and that ridiculous here. Top lane, though, is where we could see the next breakout here, Mod. Angel already in Vendetta.
Ooh, they have a sentry.
But they have that sentry.
Oh, they see him.
Hi. Welcome to my COG world, baby! Drop down the Mystic Flare, and they get the kill. That Beetle didn't know what hit him. Okay, hook shot into Echo. Not the biggest and most effective, but Smash will help him clean up the mess here. Oh, or not. Chad shows up. Ray Fire Blast is going to be disjointed there with the blink away from Queen of Pain. 6 though, Mystic. Just gets brought down. Trying to swing out a quick fissure. 2 for 0 trade here.
If they don't get a kill with the with the Orchid onto Ush, it doesn't matter anyways. Well, hold that thought. They might be able to get one regardless. Okay. It might be Chad.
Yeah, now he obviously does not have his reincarnation here, and should be going down. Meanwhile, Ush has to step back and away. They get the kill onto Chad, but they also take out Smash, man. Fog gets the big connection there, and they're going to take him down. Trade that works out. Nice. So this one connects a Reef. Goes right into 6, but he will get stunned up from Angel. 6 is going to walk away. Battery Assault, though, keeping doing the dance of death here. Korok helping him out, running to the low ground. Lightning Storm helps slow down. MSS does get the finishing connection with the rocket. Look at this. Crawler creeping in from behind. Dishes out the Winter's Curse, and Ush is like, I'm going to go ahead and just pretend I didn't see that. Chops him on down, gets the easy kill on the support. And this is that period that we saw similar in the last game where Archon start putting themselves...
Yeah, this game's just not looking good at this point. Smash has made too many overextensions. He's gotten a little too hasty in his kills. However, they have a chance here. Double Impale, Sonic Wave. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Not today. They'll take 2. They'll take 3. Ugh.
Van had been waiting a long time for that one, man. He milked his way into that Midas, finally got that mobility tool, was not able to get anything done within the mid lane when he made that first jump on the... He's back in stalking mode here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this. Ush, I don't know if he saw Slark. He doesn't see Angel, though. They move in. They're going to get the kill. Chad's on the high ground, dishes out the Ray Fire Blast, but that's obviously not going to pull in all hands on deck to defend it quite yet. Still have MSS looking for maybe a solo pick here on the 6. Not solo anymore. Gets the help they need. Now Fog does go down to Smash meanwhile in the bottom lane. We'll keep action here as they get the finish on the 6. Ends up being a support for support, but not today. Are going to clean up that support and secure a tier 2. That's 2 towers now.
This is something, just a couple of minutes ago we were talking about how there wasn't any objectives that have been taken.
Ush misclicked, I think, his Mana Void there. And he was trying to duke up with Van, and that's not working out. Smash shows up, Van.
But yeah, no, not today. Played this really well. They've gotten objectives. They've taken team fights. They will lose 6 more than likely again. It's going to get Ancient Seal, but there's wrapping in the backside. MSS is going to pop the blade mill. Uh-oh, they got to be careful. Oh, God.
Oh, that was wonderful. That was wonderfully set up right there. They might even be able to get 3. Fog's in trouble. Fog goes down. That nice 2-man connection from Angel leads into the Winter's...
I think maybe just not playing together enough for Archon, maybe splitting up the map too much.
Ooh, they drop a sentry, and they see Angel. Quick silence from Fog, but Van's already there, makes a jump, and they're going to get Fog, but he gets the Mystic Flare off, gets his own return kill. Now they're moving in for Smash. Smash pops his BKB, looks to double back, going to get caught between the 3. Ush secures a big double kill with the help of the Mana Void, and they clean up the back end 6 right there. Oh, 1 for 3 trade. Not move in and plant some very deep wards. But yeah, no surprise, Aegis actually going to be handed over to Ush, not to Korok. Korok leads in, gets Yules, decides to step back because MSS is getting jumped from Van, and he gets slaughtered. Clockwork going to be going down. Angel on the prowl. They get a good fissure connection on the Chad. Mana burn, still has enough mana for the reincarnation here, and also is able to get the mana from his ally. But okay, nope, never mind. Not going to be happening. He goes down, loses all that mana, and is going to get dropped. Out for the count.
He's going to find Angel. Angel's going to hit the Impale, but there's no follow-up here. Ush is going to get his Manta Style. Angel does have his Spike Carapace. Ush is very low in mana currently.
He needs to use his left bit of mana to blink. He can't anymore.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Caught with a fissure here. Angel gets his own stun. Ush is getting caught out between the 2. He has no mana to make it away, and he will go down. Van is showing up here. He's desperately trying to walk out.
God, that mana burn.
Angel is just continuing to rid of that blue bar. The Aegis is going to go down, and Ush will lose the second life.
There's a good try there on the Manta, but Ush is going to go down. He really needed a blink before that mana burn came out. Angel is on point, man. God. 700 net worth lead, that's fine. As the game progresses, though, the game gets a lot harder, even if you do have a really farmed frickin' Slark.
Potentially about to get more farm mod. Korok tries to reach out the splitter, but that ain't happening.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's a cool hero there. Yeah, just simply shrugs off that Yules and gets right back to the ground and finishes what he started. Now he wants Fog, the Birdman, in trouble. Goes for a desperation TP. Not going to be happening. He's going to get sliced up in rotisserie style.
So sloppy from both teams.
Nearly a 10K net worth advantage for NoT, already past that point for the XP, and it could continue to go on the rise here. Now Chad will lose his first life, potentially will get dropped, will reincarnate. MSS potentially caught out Nest. Van jumping in here, and he's going to quickly clean up MSS and Chad, potentially another two-man takedown here for NoT today. They're just all at the right place at the right time now to get these picks.
Yeah, but it's a 4 versus 2. Why even go this place? Archon probably think, okay, well, there's only one person there, there's only 2 people there. That's not the case. They're still even going in on the Quark. They want more. They're probably going to find him with the Orchid. He's going to even get Winter's Curse. There's a Mystic Flare denied from Ush, which was beautifully done. Now there's a Mana Void coming out. There's the Echo Slam. Ush in trouble. They're all dead. They're all freaking dead.
Man.
This game's, I think, actually over. They're going to lose the racks here. I think
This
we're going
is
to game
huge.
3, Dakota.
Man, not today. Just wipe the floor with Archon. Go right into the mid lane. Tier 3 going to take it down. Rax is now exposed. There's no more glyph. And it's looking like not today. We're on the verge to taking the series to a game 3 here. But they're about to come back up into action here. At least Fog has 10 seconds to get back up. MSS trying to slow them down. Moves in, gets caught with 1 stun, 2 stun. And the finish catch right there from Smash, who's now dominating that kill, and they retreat with their huge winnings. Not Van, though. He wants more blood. Moves right in for Chad, gonna get connection. Smash steps back in, and they get another kill. 1 by 1, they go down, Mott. Van's not done yet. Moves in for Fog, he's gonna get that kill as well. It's almost a second team wipe, it feels like at this point. Van gets another big grab. He's loaded, 1,500 gold, showing off that Scotty, that BKB, which he doesn't even need to use now. Might have to use it here. Will use it. Walks away from trouble.
That's not a huge surprise. Then I don't know. It's just
Yeah, I mean, NoT today are in such a solid spot. Van jumps in, gets one of the easiest picks right there ever on the Fog. They might need to call a game. I mean, they're well prepped and ready. Van has his own Midas, hell, even 6. Their Earthshaker's got a Midas ready to take this longer, if so be it. But that doesn't even happen. Van is just happy to go crazy with a Slark here. They get the first drop. Okay, Ush steps in, goes, pops his Manta, and immediately the Shadow Dance comes out. So Van continues what he wants to finish on to Chad. Chad should go down. They are able to bring down the Earthshaker, but they've already lost 2. And they put the Winter's Curse on the Korok. Korok's ledge going to be taken apart here. He goes down. Ush and MSS, some of the lone survivors here, looking to get any sort of pick they can. A buyback even coming out from Angel here. Ush going to go down.
That's
70 seconds. No buyback. That could be game.
yeah, that should be it. Van will get Mystic Flare and silence up, and Fog will just that's it. GG. Game number 3.
Well played.
Wow, NoT today crushed them. It wasn't really close after that start. Oh, he freaking he got a refresh orb at the end of the game just so he could screw up the stats. The guy.
Whew. Well, it's hard to try to like dissect and pinpoint what exactly went wrong where. We could take